about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Buffalo. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now Young going to keep it himself. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. Slot man in motion right. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll go play action with Young. This one, downfield for Kincaid.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Here we go, shot.
Once again, it's Cook. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the Bills are gonna have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone. But no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's the pistol snap to Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch.
And he's in! Touchdown, Bills. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man here is McClure. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. From the shotgun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll get about 2. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. Look him up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. But we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Cook. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. One more time with Cook. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They'll go again with Robinson. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing now, Daniels. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Daniels now on first down. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy. And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
19 Lions. Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come 19, come 19.
From the gun, it's Young. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, Daniels. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Daniels. This one complete to Watkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
Hey, smash, Bronco! Here we go, here we go!
On play action, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Here's Young. A throw on the move is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go!
A carry for Cook. And he's got another one. James Cook, touchdown Bills. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now!
Throwing is Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Washington.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. Throwing again, Daniels. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
To the air again is Daniels. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
Out of the shotgun, Young. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try and run here with Cook. Ho-ho! And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Commander 6.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team One go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, break. Set up. Ready,
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Here we go, set. Set, go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a run on first down. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. 65 back, 65 back. Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Go, go. 79 Bronco. Check, 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 check. Hut, hut.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Ingram. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the ground, it's Ingram. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's third and 7.
Set.
Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Buffalo.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll run. It's Ingram. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will add one more onto their big lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up
and he'll take it on in. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commander. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a run with Ingram. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Ingram. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Check out.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Daniels Gonna throw again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to have a Bills first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Back to the ground after the penalty. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. From the shotgun, here's Watson. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So it's a win here for the Bills. They finished the season on a high note. Now they'll have the week off as the #1 seed. Back to it in 2 weeks for the divisional round of the playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.